Snapchat fam, what the fuck is up? I've been a little preoccupied with Facebook and Instagram for the past, about a year, but I'm back, motherfucker. I don't have a story for you today, but in light of the recent events of Facebook and Instagram being down and possibly never coming back, I'll probably have to switch over to Snapchat to promote my music and my bullshit story times. So, I got many stories still up in the chamber. So be ready, because you might get some soon, bitch. And by real soon, I mean right motherfucking now, dude. Got a story that just popped into my head, and it's a fucking doozy, dude. One time, a long time ago, I used to party it up, dude. Slamming brews, popping X down my throat, getting fucking blasted, smoking fucking cross joints and shit, getting twisted off and spun. So I was getting twisted off and spun all the motherfucking time, cousin. All the motherfucking time partying over at homeboy's house named Brent. He knows who he is. Some of you might know as well. Anyway, we was always chilling over there, and there was a homie that came over there all the time with his homie, Tommy, and his boy, Adam. And these fools always wanted to clown on your boy. Always wanted to clown on me, talk about how I sucked at beer pong and I was a queer. I was still looking kind of emo back then. I had the long hair and I had the piercings that I still have and the gauged ears that I still have. So I was looking a little goofy, not gonna lie. I hate my past self. Anyway, they was making fun of your boy. But things all took a turn for the better when one night I was really fucked up, and I propositioned these two douchers to punch me in my fucking face. Oh, so we're gonna call me gay, huh? Well, guess what? Let's go out in the front yard and let you beat my fucking ass. See how gay I am then. I don't know. I was feeling ballsy that night. And I hadn't had any X pills like I had in the one story I told y'all about where I was fucking around with Robert or Thomas Cunningham. Anyway, I was like, let's go out in the front yard and let you punch me in the face, motherfuckers. Not sure why I thought this was a good idea. I don't generally have very good ideas, especially when I'm impaired. I was impaired to the maximum that night, and I stepped through the front door and was followed by my two bullies. Anyway, got out there to the front yard, stanced up, squared up, said, fire that fucking fist right at my fucking chin. I told him, I was like, dude, don't hit me straight on, don't break my nose or anything, but you can come across and hit me right in the fucking jaw. So the bigger of the two stepped up. He got ready. He stanced up as well. He came across, stepped into it. Wham! Hit me in the jaw. Now, I forgot a part. The plan was this. If I fall to the ground and I'm knocked out after you punch me, then you can make fun of me all you want. Forever. Don't care. But if I don't get knocked out, enough with the gay shit. Enough with telling me I suck at beer pong. You think I don't know that? But I like the game. It's for the love of the motherfucking game. Swish! Occasionally I'd hit that last cup. Usually not. But anyway, there was picking on a motherfucker. So anyway, I was out there in the front yard and got popped right in the jaw. Felt the click. Head spun around a little bit. But I didn't fall. No, sir. And that was a big old boy punched me right in my motherfucking chin. Yeah, and I didn't fall. So I was like, was feeling real good. So I was ready for the next punch directly to my motherfucking jaw. So I did it again. I stanced up, I squared up, I said, fire that fucking fist at my jaw. Try to knock me out. Everybody came running up. They grabbed the other dude. They were like, you don't want to get punched by him. He'll fuck you up, boy. So they all held him back. And I was like, all right, whatever. I didn't get knocked out by the bigger of the two. So I feel pretty good about myself. Anyway, the rest of it is a very happy ending to this story. But the rest of it I'm going to digress and drag it on as long as possible. Because I love people bitching about how long my fucking stories are. Anyway, I don't want to start this season off by fucking going hard on y'all and shit. I know you can't take it, your delicate sensibilities. The tears will start pouring down. You'll go to bed with no dinner and weep yourself to sleep. So I'll be nice. Anyway, the dude that hit me, that I didn't fall when he punched me, his name was Tommy. And I love that motherfucker now. And I'm pretty sure he loves me. But I'm not really sure because I ain't talked to that dude in several years. But around that time, we was boys. I guess he was one of those dudes that once he hits you and you don't fall, then he's like, I love you, dude. We were beer pong partners every fucking time after that. Even though I sucked and I was gay, I still fucking was on his team every time. He loved me. And I was like, this is my boy right here. If this is all I got to do is go out into the world and let motherfuckers hit me and then not fall and they want to be my best friend, that's what I'm going to do all the time. Anyway, we played a bunch of beer pong. Then one night we had a scheme. But it wasn't really my scheme. It was Tommy's idea. And the scheme was this. I was sitting there that night, sipping on brew, just chilling. A dude chilling next to me, who I'd consider an acquaintance, kept on knocking my hat off my head. I didn't really think nothing of it. I was like, it's cool. He just messing with me and shit. He trying to be friendly. This is some kind of endearment thing. I don't know. But we was just goofing off and shit. All of a sudden, I went to another side of the room at the party, loud music blaring, everybody having fun. Tommy came up to me, and he was like, I got to talk to you, bro. And he was like, listen here. If that motherfucker knocks your hat off again, I'm gonna whoop that motherfucker's ass. I'm gonna wear that motherfucking pussy out. I'm gonna beat his ass. And I was like, dude, Tommy, it ain't all that serious, bro. Like, we ain't gotta, you ain't gotta beat this dude's ass. Like, he just messing around. And he was like, nah, I've been wanting to whip that motherfucker's ass for a while. I think he said something like that. And I was like, all right, whatever. So I went back over there and sat by a homeboy to see what would happen. Whoosh! Plopped down next to homeboy, started talking to him and shit. Tommy had told me, try to bait this motherfucker into knocking your hat off. See what you can do. I knew this was a devious scheme. Probably not a good idea. Because this dude didn't deserve to get his ass whooped. But I was like, let's see what carnage unfolds. Let's see how much Tommy really is my boy. See if he will beat this motherfucker's ass. So I said something to him. I don't remember what I said, but maybe I encouraged him in some way. I'm not going to admit fault here, but maybe I encouraged him in some way to knock my hat off. So that's what he did. Whoosh, hat fell. And yes, you are seeing this correctly. I have one of my 10 nails painted black. Let me explain that real quick. My girlfriend was painting my nails last night. Don't act like you ain't done it with your bitch ass. Don't act like you ain't never done that before. Anyway, she painted my nails. This one, I chew my cuticles real bad, so you see how it's fucked up? So I was afraid to get nail polish remover in the wound, because I'm like, I don't have my nails done, all that. I don't know what that might do to me. I might morph into a motherfucking superhero or something. With fingernails that grow 10 times the rate of speed as anybody's have ever grown. I don't know. Anyway, that's why my fingernail's black. But this one ain't. Fuck you! So back to the motherfucking story. Whoosh, in slow motion, I saw a hand lifting upwards. Bam! Hit the bill of my hat. Hat falling in slow-mo, tilting and twisting and turning as it landed on the seat beside me. And I saw all hell break loose after that. All this motherfucking sudden, Tommy came out of literally nowhere. That motherfucker teleported directly right next to us and started wearing this motherfucker out. Just wham, 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 beating his ass. I was like, oh, damn, shit's really going down. So I stepped back. I was like, I'm a lover, not a fighter. I ain't trying to be a part of this. Got over here, started witnessing bam, 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 punches, punches, punches. Even some kicks probably thrown in. Even some Muay Thai knees on that motherfucker. He was getting beat the fuck up. This motherfucker was stumbling back, punch drunk, just boom, boom, stumbling back, trying to make his way out the front door and vamoose out of that fucking party. But Tommy wouldn't have none of it. He was whooping that motherfucker's ass. And I was like, dude, in this fool's brain, he's probably like, what did I do? Why am I getting worked right now? For no fucking reason, dude. I'm getting muscled up for no fucking reason. He had to be dumbfounded, puzzled, befuddled, and confuzzled, dude. He didn't know what was happening, but he was trying to leave. This fool made it all the way to his vehicle while sustaining heavy injuries and blows to his fucking face all over. Battered and beaten, bruised, bloody, and bashed, dude. Motherfucker was getting hurt. Anyway, he got into his car while still taking fucking blows directly to his face. Tried to drive off. His door was still open, driver's side door. Tommy throwing punches. Gets caught in the door. Gets fucking folded up underneath the door as the fucking car backs up, dude. Or truck, I don't remember. But anyway, Tommy got rolled up underneath that motherfucking vehicle. So this fool made a hasty getaway. He took advantage of his opportunity and got the fuck out of there. He was like, I rolled that motherfucker up underneath my truck. I had thought that Tommy was dead, dude. I thought that his neck had got run over and this motherfucker had just perished before our very eyes. That motherfucker made a hasty getaway. But before he did, he ran into the back of somebody's car who came running out of the house like, this motherfucker hit my shit. Ah! So suffice it to say, I was like, Tommy is my ride or die. No one will ever fuck with me again. In the history of my life, all I gotta do is beep, 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 make a phone call, talk about, Tommy, somebody's threatening to beat me up now. Will you please arrive at the scene and whoop some ass? And I felt good. I was like, dude, I got a fucking bodyguard now. This shit is tight. But as you well know, the story ain't over yet. From that moment on, Tommy was my ride or die. But at every fucking party we went to after that, he continued, pestered, bothered me about the fact that he felt bad that he had punched me in the face that night, because we had grown to be such boys after that. We had won and lost many beer pong games together. He still felt bad about what he had done to my jaw, and he continually asked me, will you punch me in the face so that we're even? Finally, at one party, I was like, I've heard enough. I've heard enough of this bullshit. Yes, I'll punch you in the face if it'll make you feel better. Didn't really want to punch him in the face. This wasn't like a fucking punching machine where you test and see what kind of score you get off of punching really hard. So in my mind, I was thinking, I don't know how hard I can punch. I've only ever hit my little brother in the face when I was a kid. This might be very sad. I might make a fool out of myself. But that ain't what happened. There was loud music. There was beer pong tables. There was motherfuckers stripping off their clothing, getting on top of beer pong tables with dicks and tits hanging out everywhere, dude. It was fucking wild. Anyway, we got outside this giant barn where the party was happening. Tommy stanced up, squared up. I was like, here we go. I fucking reared back, stepped into it. Wham! Hit Tommy in his jaw. Came across, hit him right in his jaw. Whoa. Hit him in his jaw. Hard as I possibly could. Full stumble back. I saw his eyes rolling back into his head. He was fucked up. But he wasn't KO'd, and he didn't fall to the ground. And I went over there. I was like, with a tear coming down the side of my eye, I was like, did I hurt you, Tommy? He was like, nah, but I'm seeing stars. I felt real good about myself in that moment because I was like, I must pack a wallop. Felt good. Felt good to be even Steven with Tommy. But after that, we were boys even more so than we were before. That was my ride or die. I was his ride or die. We were ride or dies in a different kind of way because I probably wouldn't have gone to war for that motherfucker. But I was willing to be his friend. Anyway, after that, some chick that was there was like, can I hit you in the face too? I was like, sure, bitch. Whatever, I don't care. And that bitch hit harder than Tommy. Psych, Tommy hit way harder. Anyway, that was the one time in my life that I think I've been straight up punched seriously hard in the motherfucking face. And it was good. I made a friend out of it. All I had to do was be like, Please hit me. Please abuse and hurt me. And then we'll be friends after that. I don't know. But it all worked out, dude. And after that, that was it. So I hope you've had a good time chilling with me, hearing about punch stories, hearing about bro stories, hearing about nonsense that most people don't give a fuck about. But I give a fuck and I care. And I know there's a few of you out there that have been telling me, like, please do bullshit stories again. And I appreciate every single two of the motherfuckers that exist that have said that to me. Anyway, there's your bullshit story for the day. So I hope that it was enlightening, enjoyable, exciting, and fun. Here's a trademark, but we're not fucking finished yet because I want to show you my new backdrop. Look at the tits. Look at the tits. It's Renaissance artwork, though, so if it gets banned or deleted or something, then that's bullshit. They try to do that shit to me on Facebook. I resubmitted it, and they let it go because it's Renaissance shit, motherfucker. It ain't like I got fucking hentai on my fucking wall or anything with tits out. I mean, tits are out, but they're Renaissance tits, so it's okay. So that's the opener, episode uno of season dose of BS motherfucking T. I got a lot of stories left. I just gotta think of exciting and intriguing ways to embellish them and make them real tight. It's like I don't embellish much. These stories I'm telling you all really did happen. I just have a wonderful storytelling ability that allows me to make stories seem 10 times better than they really were in real life. None of this shit's made up, so get that out of your fucking skull right now. Anyway, hope you liked the Renaissance tits and the punches and the bro stories. So it's time for that theme song. Yeah.